Thursday, people will be voting on the basis of arguments.
We didn't vote for a deal back in 2016. We voted to leave.
What is the life in the womb? Is it a human life?
Would you use alternate pronouns? And why not?
Because I don't believe that other people have the right to determine what language I use, especially when it's backed by punitive legislation.
Their view is that there is only one way to be a woman in this society, and they would like to use legislation to impose that morality on
I think that the role of law is to protect human rights.
The reality is we have a Conservative government now who risk driving this country with a no-deal Brexit, which will cause potentially economic consequences.
It's one thing to tell people what they can't say. It's a completely different thing to demand that people use certain words when they're formulating their own ideas.
Throughout this whole controversy, I have told the truth at every turn.
Her version of morality doesn't actually dictate what I can choose to do in that moment.
At least I agree with you until the point where your rights end where another person's rights begin.
The reason she's so strongly against the second referendum is what does it say about our democracy? What does this say about our democracy?
Political correctness is code that powerful people use when they're annoyed that they're actually not the centre of attention in any given discussion.
Kindness is the excuse that social justice warriors use when they want to exercise control over what other people think and say.
What you are saying is that women's rights don't matter, women's health doesn't matter, women's mortality doesn't matter.
Shaming thing that has ever happened in the history
I'll tell you
of British democracy.
I'll tell you what's shaming, Nigel, is you...
That is what you believe. That is not what the majority of Americans...
Was the public misled?
That's you
They
being
appear that
lazy,
way.
Jordan.
I'm sorry.
But my